So I'm backstage at GAY in London, and I have to say I'm in the toilet with Melanie C.
That sounds a bit dodgy, doesn't it?
It does sound a bit dodgy. I have to say it's a very glamorous toilet.
The thing is, with this club, it's so banging everywhere that you come to the toilet and it's the quietest place. So we thought it'd be the best place for our interview, didn't we?
It's amazing, and thank you very much for having me in here. It is a very glamorous toilet. Now I've got to say, first of all, congratulations on your new single. And I'm going to give you a first here because nobody else knows. It was B-list and now it's up to A-list next week.
Oh, that's amazing!
Show us How's Your Mix as well.
That is absolutely brilliant. That's such good news. I'm chuffed to bits.
The new music is great, and it's like you've returned to pop dance again. Because you did the rock stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously you're multi-talented and you've got that diverse style.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see that.
Yeah, do you know what? I've had fun over the years, and the album's called Version of Me, and each album I really feel is, it is an expression of where I've been at that time of my life. And, I've had my rockier moments, I've had a ballady moment, but back to a bit of dance, something more electronic. And, there's some darker stuff on the album, but there's definitely plenty of things to shake your hips to.
Yeah. So what can you tell us about the new album? What can you tell us that you haven't told anybody else about this album?
Gosh, well, I've been talking about it a lot recently. I think something that's already been written is that it's quite emotional, which is always the way for me. I like to write on personal experience, but I think as I'm getting older, I'm becoming even braver. And it's funny because I was just saying when I listen to it, it makes me cry because it's a lot of the emotions are still really raw.
That's what we want. We love that.
Yeah,
really powerful.
It's nice. I think that people can identify with it, because I've found as I'm getting older, you think life's going to get easier at some point, and it really doesn't. It seems to get more complicated. So the album and music is a really great way of expressing that. And I think as a listener as well, I love to listen to music that I feel identify with. So hopefully people will get that.
So what is it that's upsetting you? Is it just because it's emotional? Yeah. Hashtag emotional diva.
I was in the gym today and I was listening to it, and I came back and I was crying, and I said to my boyfriend, "No, I've just listened to the album." And he went, "Oh, what made you cry?" And I went, "Because it's so good." And he was laughing at me. But lots of reasons, lots of the subject matter takes me back to darker times, and just the realisation that I've got this body of work exactly where I want it. I don't think I've ever been more satisfied with the record, and I've been ruthless. I've not compromised at all, and I think the album's really benefited for that.
That's what you want as an artist, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a genuine feeling that you're putting out on the record. You want people to feel that.
It's an amazing position to be in because I've always had a label over my shoulder. Even when I've had deals in other territories and not necessarily here in the UK, there's always some kind of compromise that has to take place. But this time I've said no, zero, it's all mine. No one's going to sway me. And I think as well, when you're younger, sometimes you think other people know better than you do, but that's ridiculous because nobody knows you better than you know yourself. Yeah. So this time I've really taken the bull by the horns.
That's great. I'm going to use the cliche, girl power. That is girl power.
It's girl power. Finally, I got it.
Now I'm going to quote you, when my insides are wrecked with anxiety, from My Turn to You. Rich has just played it out there in GAY. Are your insides wrecked by anxiety now? I want to know how you're feeling before your performance, because it must be quite a nerve-wracking thing.
Yeah, the thing is, because I've been locked away in a studio for a few years, I've not been out on stage as often as I usually would be or would like to be. So I'm super nervous. I know the crowd here at GAY are fantastic. Yeah. So I really shouldn't have anything to worry about, but the concerns I have are that I just want to be brilliant for everybody.
Oh, you will.
So I'll do my best.
Yeah, that goes without saying. You've played it before. This isn't the first time by any means. You've played it quite a few times.
I have. Way back to the Astoria days with the girls as a solo artist. I made a little appearance with All Saints once. I played it. Last time I was here was with Matt Cardle when we did a song together in 2013. So yeah, it's like coming home actually. I might mention that on stage. It feels quite, although I'm nervous, I feel very comfortable here.
We saw your friends Emma and Melanie on X Factor tonight. Have you been watching it this year?
Do you know, I've seen bits and pieces. I didn't catch them tonight, but I'll catch up tomorrow. But yeah, it's really fun. I'm sure they had a whale of a time with Simon. And you couldn't pick two better girls to get a hand with all of that kind of thing.
I can't wait to hear the album. I've got to say, you look fantastic as well. You look great.
Oh, very much. Yeah, looking after myself, working out. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, what's the trick? And it's obviously keeping fit.
yeah, you know, coming up to having an album campaign and out on the road next year, I've got to look after myself. So, and I love it, you know, I feel really alive and keeping really fit. I've done some triathlons this year, and yeah, just onwards and upwards.
Sporty Spice.
Sporty Spice in full effect, yes.
It never goes away, does it?
Never.
Never lose that.
No.
Melanie, it's great to see you today. I wish you all the best for the performance at GAY tonight. I can't wait to see you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
See you soon.
See you soon.